Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to be talking about choosing your file for your first 3D print project. So the first thing you're going to do is go to Google Classroom, and under the Making Your First Print assignment, you'll see this link here. It's to Thingiverse for 3D printing first prints. So go ahead and click on that. And it'll take you over to Thingiverse, where I've put together a collection of things for you to choose from for your first print. All right, there are endless things available to download and print on Thingiverse. I have selected some that are not too complicated to print. So starting out, choose something from this list. A lot of times students, they go out and they find other things they want to print, but they're very, very complicated prints to make. And as beginners, I would think you're going to have more fun with the experience if you pick something that sets you up for success. So let's look through some of the things that I have here, and like there's a couple that I want to use for examples. I'm going to download a few of them. All right, got some little pencil topper items here. Headphone holder. Oh yeah, the coaster. This was one that I wanted to use for a sample. So let's say you find something. Okay, you want to print this. So I'm going to click on it, and the picture is a little bit misleading because the cup is not part of it. Okay, so up here at the top, you see the coaster. I really don't know why they gave you this close-up shot of a cheese grater, right? But that's essentially what the coasters are going to look like. And then there's a stand. Okay, there's a button up here that says download all files. Let me get my highlighter. Mouse focus. There we go. Download all files up here. I'm going to encourage you to not use this button. It tends to take all of the files and put them in a zip file, which then requires you to go through the process of unzipping them, which is a whole other thing that you might not even know how to do. So I get better results by scrolling down to where it says thing files, and then we can click that, and it opens up. So there's one file for the coaster, one file for the holder. I'm not really interested in the holder, so I'm just going to go ahead and download the coaster. Okay, and you only need to pick one of these things. For my demo here, I'm going to pick a couple of different things so that when we pull them into Cura to slice, we can look at some different options. All right, so let me go back and find something that had a two-piece option to it. Oh, and I know the one I wanted to use was there's some different things down here. There's like this thing is a little test print that'll show you how different overhangs and stuff come out. I've printed it a few times. I don't like it very much. I might take it off the list. And this wrench, if printed correctly, could actually work. Where's the thing? There's like a little container with a screw-on lid. There it is. Threaded container. I'm going to print that also. So I have a second thing. So this, if I go to thing files, you'll see there are 4 files here. There's a lid STL and a container STL. And then there's also these 2 STP files down here. Don't confuse the STP files. These are something else. These will not work in our slicer. So I'm just going to get the lid and the small container. All right, and then it goes to my downloads folder. So now I can minimize, and I can go down here to files. If you don't have this little folder icon right here, just simply click on the circle to get into the apps on your Chromebook. Find the Files app. Okay, open this up, go to Downloads, and I will see my STL files 1, 2, 3 right there. So the next thing I'm going to do is transfer these files to a USB flash drive. All right, I have a set of them that's usually sitting on or around my desk somewhere that are for the class. Grab one. bring it over, plug it into the USB port on your Chromebook. I'm looking for the USB port on my Chromebook right now. Here it is. Put that guy in there. And some of these are kind of old, and some of them don't work that well. And it appears I've chosen the bad ones, so I'm going to pull that out of circulation, throw it in my drawer. Try another one. Some of these guys are worn out. When you put it in the USB port on the Chromebook, the little light on it should start blinking. All right, here it pops up. Somebody renamed it Beans. I don't know why, but okay. So I'm going to click on it, and this shows me what is on there. And the very first thing I want you guys to do is select everything. So I'm going to press Control A. Then I'm going to go up here and hit the little trash can and delete. All right. So anytime I grab a flash drive, I'm just going to delete whatever was on it to start with. That way I have a fresh storage space for only my files. Okay. So go back to my downloads folder, and then I'm going to take that one, shift, click that one so I have all three selected, drag them over here, put them on the flash drive. Here they are on the flash drive. Okay, I'm going to right click, rename, and go to the front here. I'm going to put my name, at least my last name, in front. This is just so when it's on the printer, we can tell who it belongs to. All right, if it doesn't have a name on it, don't be surprised if your print gets canceled. Okay, the printers are going to get busy. There's going to be a lot of people waiting. There's just random things. It says like Apple cheese grater. Nobody knows whose that is. We'll just cancel it. Okay, so make sure you add your name to your file. All you have to do is right click on the file, go to rename, and at least put your last name. Okay. Now I have those on my flash drive. I can press eject the flash drive right here and then pull it out of my Chromebook, and I'm ready to go over to one of the computers and slice my file. So in our next video, I will go over file slicing with you guys.